Hi everyone, Buffy Johnson with The Pampered Chef coming to you live from my kitchen in South Dakota. I'm an independent director, senior director and trainer, and I'm super excited to have been asked by Alexis with Profile to show you guys some of the things that I am doing in my health journey as far as my eating plan and how I save time and money in my kitchen. And I'm actually able to eat on plan and like it, okay? How about that? So what I've got to show you today is a couple of things. This is gonna help you during your crazy busy week. How many of y'all have those? And you know, my granny told me failing to plan is planning to fail. And no one plans to fail, right? We did not come up in here to Profile to fail. We came up in here to succeed and to have the health and energy that we need for our busy lives, okay? So one of the things that I do at the beginning of every week or at the end, just depends on my schedule, either Sunday or Monday, depends on how my schedule is I actually make a raw veggie tray that I can, if really it's crazy in my day and I don't have time to add heat, no matter what, I've got a whole tray of veggies that I like because I choose them, I do the shopping, so it's a good time. And then I'm ready to eat, okay? So I have whipped up some awesome dips to go with it. They're literally in the refrigerator on the ready, okay? And the fun part about this is you can do this when you're off. You can just chill, have your favorite playlist going, and just get in your kitchen. I'm gonna show you a couple of really quick, fabulous ways to do that, all right? One of the most underrated veggies, as far as veggie trays goes, to me, are zucchinis, okay? They're everywhere in abundance. They're relatively inexpensive. And I'm gonna show you how to cut it up, okay? And to make zucchini sticks out of it. And they're fabulous raw, so you're gonna get some good fiber, you're gonna get some good nutrition, and remember that your body's needs about 80% of your intake, your food intake, to be of a vegetative nature, okay? What that does is it's going to give you so much energy, and it's going to actually help your body stay well, all right? So you want to feed that part of you. All right, so I'm going to take my chef's knife here, Pampered Chef. It's awesome. Our new knife is actually beating a lot of different fabulous international brands, even on the marketplace right now. And we have our logo right here. A lot of people are scared of a chef's knife, and this, in my opinion, is one of the main things you need in your kitchen. If you could only have one knife out of my whole collection, it would be this one, okay? How you hold it. Not far away from you like this. Most people are like, oh, keep that blade away from me. You know, it's a simple machine. It's a lever. So you want to be on top of it. The fulcrum's right here, and you pinch it right here, just kind of like you're holding a pencil. So you grab it here, you wrap your bottom 3 fingers here, and you hold it like this. You're never gonna slip and slide with this. You have full control over this. So whether you're cutting up meats, veggies, whatever, you've got it, all right? So I'm gonna take it and get the top and bottom off. And these I'm gonna actually, I keep a Ziploc store, like freezer bag in my freezer at all times. And anytime I have produce that I'm prepping, I just throw it in there. And then whenever I have time, once that bag starts getting full, later on, whenever I have time I literally boil a pot of water, throw in the frozen veggie pieces, and then I make my own veggie stock, okay? And it's literally boiling water, letting it cool, and you can put it in the fridge, you can put it in the freezer. And the beauty with that is, you know, there's no chemicals and no additives and stuff, all right? So right now, I am going to cut this down. We'll kind of go like this for some continuity. I'm going to take this. This is one of my favorite new Pampered Chef tools. Are you ready for this? This is going to blow your mind. I want you to watch out, okay? This is one of the top 5 prep tools I have in my arsenal, okay? This is your base, all right? And this is the actual cutting tool. Think of it like an egg slicer on steroids, okay? It's got serrated blades here. They kind of go down in a V and they fan up. And then I'm going to come like this, and I'm going to cut what we call planks, okay? And then I'm going to finish slicing it down here in my base, and you just rock back and forth gently there. And check this out. Is that not beautiful and perfect? Okay, so if you want to throw this on your grill, awesome, you can do that. And again, I do all my meal prep during the weekend ahead, so that on the crazy busy nights, I'm not wondering what I'm going to do, okay? And now I take those and I cut them again. And look at those beautiful zucchini sticks. And I take these and I dip them in my favorite dip, okay? Now, one of the things that I do, a lot of people will take something like a ranch dressing or something, but if you're wanting to cut back on some of those calories and fats, an easy thing to do is just to take Greek yogurt and throw in your favorite seasonings, okay? one of my favorite things to do, or you can take, to make a successful dip, you can take Greek yogurt, you can take fat-free sour cream, fat-free, the cream cheese bricks, and just splash a little liquid in there to thin it out. Whatever you like as far as the consistency. But you're going to add some fresh garlic, and you're going to add your favorite seasoning in there, okay? So watch your seasonings and make sure you don't have too much salt or sugars in those, all right? But just if it helps you get the vegetables down and it starts helping you get used to that texture, that's a good thing, okay? So I'm going to show you guys that. The other thing I'm going to show you, another fabulous cutting tool that I love, 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 is our veggie wedger. Okay, so imagine this. Got your quick slice, got your veggie wedger. Check this out. This is one of the things that I love to do is I grill a lot of veggies, all right? Veggie wedger, very similar to the tool I just showed you. Okay, you have your base, and then you have your blades, okay? And again, these are serrated, and there's like a little point, a tooth that kind of comes right there. I'm going to set this here, and then I'm going to down. Okay, and so depending on the type of veggies you're eating, you can really cut them down like this and throw them again on the grill. Perfect every time. I do zucchini on here, I do cucumbers, I do these, I do all kind of fun things. I'm going to also show you one of the things that I do for my busy week. Hey, have you ever seen bell peppers? Okay, have you ever noticed there's some with 4 bumps on the bottom and there's some with 3? Okay, this is just a regular green bell pepper. The fun thing about this is the female is this one, the male is this one as far as like pollination goes and reproduction, all that kind of fun thing. And the one with the 4 bumps, the one with more curves is what I say. I kind of joke about it like that. With more curves on it is actually the sweeter one. That's the female. That's how you can remember, okay? And these are actually preferred for eating raw. So if you're going to do a veggie tray, look for the one with the 3 bumps. They're a little bit sweeter to the palate, okay? And again, they're both fabulous for cooking and grilling, all right? But just so you know, that's the difference. And I'm going to show you this one because I'm going to put this in a couple tips that I show you. I'm going to put this in my veggie tray, but some things that I like to tell people is if you're only cooking for 1 or 2 people and you're not going to prep all ahead, then what I'd recommend when you're doing a bell pepper or any piece of produce, don't cut the entire top off. That's kind of the first thing most people do. Don't do that because the life source is the stem here. And if you are gonna, I call it just cut off a panel or a side. I actually love to take this right here and I will grill this like a little steak on my grill. Okay, I just a tiny spritz of oil and then my favorite seasonings and rubs, and then I grill it and just cut into it. It's amazing. Serve it with a little A1. A1 is very low on the fats, on the fat side of sauces. It's really low in calorie too. But I love this. Cut it up and do all that fun with it. But what happens is if you're not going to use the rest of this, just saran it, wrap it really tight, and put it back in your fridge. And because it's still connected to its life source here, the rest of it will stay nice and crisp for a good 5-6 days probably in your fridge, all right? Otherwise, for me, I'm going to use the whole thing. So I'm just going to cut into it, but I wanted to show you that, okay? So, and this is one of the things that I do. I am always ready and prepped in my fridge for all kind of fun for the upcoming week. And so I'm going to do... Actually, I'll do it here. I'm going to do some fajitas, okay? And when you see this, you'll be like, oh my gosh. I'm going to take these and just pop them in a bowl. This bowl right here I have all set and ready with a tiny bit of oil, like about a tablespoon of oil. And then I've got just right here in the bowl. And all of my cuttings I'm going to put in here. And so when you see what happens, you're just, seriously, this could not be easier, all right? Talk about saving time and money, eating fresh. The best thing you can do as far as produce, if you're not able to grow your own, is to purchase from your local farmer's market, okay? You can always feel good about that. Or if you can't do that, obviously get it at your supermarket. A lot of the bigger chains have gotten to where they're outsourcing to local places to us anyway. So I'm going to take that. And then watch this. You're going to love this, all right? Same thing with an onion. If you're not going to use the whole onion up, start cutting from the top and not the bottom, okay? And then what will happen is you can, seal it with the saran and then put it in an airtight container and then put it in the fridge and wait till you're going to use it later. But it'll stay a lot fresher longer when it's attached to its root, its life source, okay? So I'm going to take this guy, cut down and almost all the way, but not quite. This helps me peel it a lot faster, okay? Check this out. All right, you're going to love this. All right, you ready? This onion's not killing me too bad yet, but it is super fresh, and I did get this at my local farmer's market this past week. So yummy. All right, I'm going to take this guy, pop it in here, and down. And I'm gonna pop it right there in the bowl. And look at these perfect wedges, by the way. Is that awesome or what? Okay, you guys need this, all right? Got that. And then I'm gonna do one more, this over here for my stock. Here we go, top of the red. This is so beautiful. I love red onions, and I like them sliced a little thinner usually. But since I'm doing this in my fajita bag, one thing you'll see me do a lot in my kitchen, if you follow me on Facebook, my Facebook business page is Cooking with Buffy. What's Cooking with Buffy? You can do that, and you can always hit me up there. Otherwise, you can also go to my pamperedchef.biz/Buffy Johnson, and you can find all my tools on my website there too. And you can also reach out to me if you ever need anything, okay? Now, here's the deal. You'll see me often using one of these, it's like a Ziploc, I don't care what brand it is, but a Ziploc freezer quality bag. Okay, because what happens with this is, well, let's say I get a crazy week and I end up working late at night somewhere, or something comes up and I go out with my friends or something last minute, and I've got all this prepped. Well, if it's in a freezer bag, two things are gonna happen. One, I can squish out all the air and I can throw it in my freezer and save it for the next week if I want to, okay, so it doesn't go bad. Statistics tell us that Americans throw away over $1,600 worth of groceries every year. Y'all work too hard for your money. Don't do that, okay? And the other thing is, when I have things like produce, like for instance, onion, that the gases could leak and leach into my other produce and things in my fridge, I don't want that to happen, you know. I mean, I like onion, but I don't necessarily want my egg to taste like onion, okay? So the other thing I'm going to show you guys is this, okay? This is our citrus press. This is a great way to infuse flavor without putting a lot of calories in your food, okay? And you can take things like, obviously I'm going to do a lime, and I want you to watch this. It will literally invert, and the lime wedge, or the lime half that I have in here, and check this out, it is literally inside out, okay? Do the other one real quick in here, okay? And look at all this juice, literally every last drop, okay? You can take citrus like this and infuse it over any of your veggies that you're cooking up, any of your meats that are, you know, that you've got grilling up or sauteing. It's a great way to even pop a little taste into over top of a salad, okay? And one of the things that I do, if you've ever been there, if you buy the bag of cuties or something like that, and the last few people are just kind of leaving there, they kind of are starting to look a little sad, just press the juice into a freezer bag, squish out the air, pop it in the freezer, and then anytime you need it, you have a little chunk of frozen fresh juice, okay? So don't waste. Waste not, want not, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna take a little bit of one of my favorite things in the world, Southwestern seasoning mix, Pampered Chef. All of our seasoning, sauces, and spices have no gluten in there, if that matters to you, okay? And that in there, and of course, if it's not dessert, y'all, it gets garlic, okay? I am the girl who says that garlic is a superfood. It's one of the most important things you can put in your body, okay, in my opinion. Now, here's the deal. You don't have to smell like garlic if you use it, all right? So I'm gonna take a couple of cloves right here, pop them off, okay? And this is, you know, a head of garlic has got about 12, 15 cloves. It depends on the variety of garlic. But here's the deal, the oil in the garlic is what is so good for your body, all right? And that powdered stuff that's been sitting at the top of whatever buying club for the past 10 years waiting for you to pick it up. Y'all, seriously, your food should have nutrition, seriously, okay? And this is how you do it. You're gonna pop it in our garlic press, and this tool is actually on my top 10 list. You don't have to peel the garlic, all right? Take it and watch this. I'm gonna press it in here, right into that. And here is the little cleaning tool. Oh, where'd it go? I don't have a cleaning tool. It fell off. Okay, I'm gonna just take my blade here. It comes with a cleaning tool. You don't have to use your blade. All right, so I'm gonna show you that. And then the cleaning tool, you literally just pop out the skin into your sink or your garbage disposal, and then boom, you're done, all right? Now, so guess what? This guy is all ready to go. So I've got my veggies in here, and then I'm just gonna toss them around. Like I said, I have a tiny bit of oil in there just to kind of help coat. So whenever I'm ready to throw this stuff on the grill to make my fajitas, guess what? I literally will come home from my crazy busy day. By the way, I've been married for 23 years to my husband. We have 4 kids, insane schedules, like literally ages from 20 all the way down to 1st grade. So say a prayer for us, okay? So it's crazy. So I have to be ready at all times for anything. And so this is one of those things. And imagine having this just walking into your house and there it is, okay? So being prepared is so important. The other thing I'm gonna show you guys how to do today is one of my favorite tricks with chicken, okay? If you buy boneless, skinless chicken breast, get it wherever you want. Usually about 5 boneless, skinless, and I get it fresh, not frozen, okay, so it's not infused with all that salt and other stuff that's like, oh, what's in there, actual fresh. I take 2 breasts and I put them in a Ziploc bag, And then I put some of, just a little tiny splash of oil, about a half a tablespoon or so. And then this one I use, this is my go-to for just about everything, smoky applewood. It makes everything taste smoked. You guys have got to have this, okay? Y'all, your vegetables will taste good, all right? Seriously, you'll love this. All right, so I put a little bit of that in here, and then put them in, all right? And you see how flat they are? This is your secret weapon right here. I used my Pampered Chef meat pounder and tenderizer. This is a disc, it just spins off. And then if I want to invert it, do you see the spikes on the top there? I can take those and I can flip it around. And if I want to tenderize meats, I can do that too, okay? But today what I used it for was pounding. And so it literally, you put your meat in the middle of the bag and you pound just like this, okay? So it's all nice and flat. I have other videos that go into more detail on that, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask, okay? But 2 full-size chicken breasts, and guess what happens right here is one of the things that we have got to do if we're really trying to lose weight is we want to minimize the amount of meat we're eating, right? But where I live in South Dakota, meat is like literally, I've heard people say up here in cowboy land that vegetables are what food eats. Okay, like that's the way it is up here. Nobody hardly eats vegetables compared to the meat. And so the meat is central to everything. And so to try to cut back on that for my husband and I, when we started working with Profile, was a little bit difficult because that's just not what we're used to. And so one of the things that I found was by pounding out my chicken breast, I can eat 3 to 4 ounces and still feel like I ate a whole bunch of it because I pounded it out nice and thin. That's kind of a great way to trick your body. Meat gives us the satiety that we want when we eat, right? And so if you can spread that out a little bit, it's gonna really help you. The other thing about pounding out your chicken breast is this, is when I grill it, this is the deal, guys. It's so easy to grill, but it has to be all uniform in size. You got the big thickness and all the way down to the thin of the tenderloin. You wanna pound it flat. I wanna show you guys what this looks like, okay? I've got about 4 pounds of chicken breast in here. This is what the others looked like, okay? And when you put that on a grill, by the time you get it done, it's like half of it is like overcooked and rubbery, and the other part of it is just right. So if we pound it out flat, that's your secret to having perfectly grilled chicken breast, okay? And here's the kicker. It is 2 minutes per side per half inch when you're grilling chicken breast. Again, say it with me. 2 minutes per side per half inch. Y'all about to rock the grill world right here, okay? And here's the deal. I'm gonna show you this. One of my favorite things in the universe we just came out with is our new non-stick Pampered Chef grill pan. This is a double burner one, and you don't have to have the bridge on your cooktop to do this. But here's the deal. When you put your meat on here, this will cook up your 2 chicken breasts 2 minutes per side per half inch, and guess what? You don't have to go out into the raging heat, or where I live, it is cold so much in the winter, like 30 below, and I'm still grilling food, and people are like, girl, how are you doing that? I'm like, you need to be armed and dangerous. That pan is also oven safe to over 480 degrees, so I do a lot of baking in there too. I grill pizzas, you can do your cauliflower crust in there too. So much you can do with that, okay? But here's the deal, grilled vegetables taste better than non-grilled vegetables, okay? So you need that too, all right? So when we put this on there, this is in my fridge just waiting for me. Okay, and so now I've got fajitas ready to go, right? And here's the thing I want to show you guys. Last but not least, so important, okay? You need our new Rock Crock. This is our 4-quart Rock Crock Dutch oven. This thing is so amazing. This, I joke about it, it's my man pan, honey, because it does everything for me, all right? This thing, I can use it in the microwave if I want to steam up some vegetables, okay? I even have a cake mix you could do in the microwave too, all right? Super fun. For the kids, right? Not for us, right? So you've got that. And then you can use it on your cooktop. Soup, stews, chilies, whatever. You can use it in your oven. You can broil in this, and you can put it on your grill. And at the end of the day, when you're all done with it, it is dishwasher safe, okay? Amazing. It's a piece of crockery, and it's glazed inside and out, so it's virtually non-stick. Super easy to clean, which matters too, right? Because I want to spend time around the table with my family, not in the kitchen scrubbing the dish, right? All right, so the thing that I do about that is we also made this awesome slow cooker stand. Can you see this? You guys need this, all right? So this pan I will take in here. Y'all can cook in your sleep. Seriously, you can put this on low and put your chicken breast in there, bone and skinless chicken breast. And I'm going to show you this. I am going to take some more garlic. I'm going to pop it right in there. And of course, I usually do about a clove of garlic per chicken breast because I really like garlic and I know how good it is for my body, okay? One of the things that you have to learn when you're wanting to eat healthier is that seasoning your food is a huge, huge part of actually learning to like your food. You don't want to just have boring, blah, same old, right? We want to enjoy our food. And this is one of the ways you're going to do it. So I'm going to take my smoky applewood rub, put some in there, all right? And then I'm going to put my lid on. I'm going to turn this on. And I'm gonna walk away and I'm gonna go work in my office. And you know what? About 5 hours later on low, this chicken breast, I'm gonna come back and show you guys. This chicken breast is ridiculous. It is so, like, I literally take a plastic tool and just mix and chop and shred it up. If I want, I can thin slice it for other things. So I have got smoked chicken. Okay, and I'll take it and I'll put it in like 3 different piles. I'll shred it up maybe, do one with a little barbecue, one like bowl with a little bit of barbecue, and that'll be a whole meal, okay? Then I'll do another with some Asian seasoning. So then I can do stir fry with that, a little teriyaki, dinner's done, okay? And then I'll do another bowl with maybe some Southwestern seasoning in it. And then that can be, you know, a Southwestern chicken salad. It can be fajitas, tacos, white chicken chili, you name it. Anything with a little bit of that. And I cooked once, okay?